Hey, what's up guys? Hope everybody's doing well and having a great day. In this video, we're going up to the International Space Station where we're going to take a look at multiple new UFO sightings. One in the background here of a recent docking that appears to accelerate, and there's not only one, but two. Going to come back and take a look at that here in a moment. Also going to come back and take a look at Mary Hall's recent find of what appears to be a fleet of UFOs, a large collection of lights moving underneath the International Space Station. Another great find by Mary Hall, and you can find her YouTube channel down in the description box. But first, here at the website, quick look at the Schumann resonance. All in all, pretty quiet. Got a little bit of background noise, but no major spikes. Hopping over to the Yellowstone supervolcano caldera, looking at the seismographs that monitor the mighty supervolcano. All in all, pretty quiet with the exception of a little bit of magma intrusion, which we're seeing that now on a daily basis, and some small earthquake activity here and there, but it has slowed down some since the swarm we saw about a week ago. Now over to nullschool.net, quick update on the Sahara sand situation, making the transatlantic journey across the Atlantic Ocean. Right now there's a large plume entering the Virgin Islands and the Caribbean. You can see right there, it's pretty thick, it's not necessarily huge. We've seen bigger. Got a big one behind it though, just now coming off of the coast of West Africa. Hurricanes don't even like this type of stuff. Mold and fungus. And as long as you see the environment looking like this, loaded with a big sand plume coming from the Western Sahara, you should not see any hurricanes. Quick look at the Earth-facing side of the sun. Right now it's blank. No sunspots, no major active regions, no coronal holes. So for now, everything is pretty quiet on the Earth-facing side of the sun. I want to take you guys now up to the International Space Station. There was a recent docking at the International Space Station, and if you look in the background, you're going to see an unidentified object moving from right to left, and the farther left it gets, you can see it right here. I'm going to zoom in much closer. It accelerates. So I don't know what this is. I'll leave it up to you guys to decide. As always, some sort of an unknown white object like we've been seeing down here on Earth. I don't know if this is the same thing that people are seeing on Earth. Watch it accelerate right there. See it take off? That thing had a propulsion system on it. That wasn't just some random piece of debris. I mean, we're talking about out here in space. This isn't inside the atmosphere. Look at that. Watch it take off. See that? Here it is again. I zoom in a little bit closer, and you can see right there, it just takes off. Did you see that? Here's another possible unidentified object right down here. You got to look real close. If you blink, you'll miss it. I slow down and zoom in so you guys can see it. But there is an object right there that becomes visible for just a couple of seconds. Right there. See it? Play it one more time. I don't know what that was. Something else high in the sky above the Earth, visible from the camera on board the International Space Station. So once again, we see another unknown object in the proximity of the International Space Station that you saw right there that appeared to accelerate. Now I want to take you guys over to Mary Hall's YouTube channel. Again, you can find it linked below down in the description box. Mary does a great job keeping an eye on things. She also noticed a large fleet, or at least it appears to be a large fleet. Watch over here to the left. These move from left to right. This was on July 28th at 11 a.m. And you see a large collection of lights moving through the field of view. I don't know if this is something to do with the Starlink satellite system. Normally, those are in a straight line. By now, most of us are familiar with what those look like. This looks like a large fleet, just a random collection of objects that look like lights or points of light from this field of view. They very well could be physical objects. That was the original video in original speed. It wasn't sped up. She does some enhancement work on that large fleet, or at least it appears to be a large fleet of at least unknown lights visible from the International Space Station. And you can check out that video in its entirety down below in the description box. I want to show you guys now some examples of white objects in the daytime sky visible from the Earth. We see them every once in a while visible from the ISS live cam. Here's some from right down here on the ground. This is out of Temecula, California. Video footage taken by David of some sort of an object, white object, like we see sometimes from the space station. But this one's more stationary, and it almost looks like a disc. I'm sure if it took off and moved at a high rate of speed, it might look a little different. I'm simply sharing these because they too, like the ones we see from space from time to time, are white, unknown objects in the sky. Maybe these too could be visible from space if they were in the right position. I have no idea, but they're definitely visible from the ground. This one here almost looks like some sort of a disk in the sky. Going to El Paso, Texas, white object moving through the sky at a high rate of speed like we saw from the International Space Station. Great observation there by Caesar out of El Paso, Texas. Now we're going to go over to New York, where KDR noticed a white object in the daytime sky. At the time she saw it, this thing was stationary. Didn't appear to be moving up or down or horizontally, was maintaining its position in the daytime sky. Bright white object, didn't appear to be a helicopter, and did not appear to be an airplane. Yet another example of something white in the sky. Ireland, daytime sky. I just got this today. Some sort of an object, looks like a white cylinder. We've been seeing these all around the world by multiple people. Here's yet another example. I just got this one in today. If you look at it real close, it does appear to have some sort of small, I don't know if these are wings or something on each side of the white cylinder, but it's not behaving like an airplane. It was not an airplane. It wasn't a helicopter. I don't know what it was. As always, I'll leave that up to you guys to decide. Here I zoomed in and slowed it down, and this thing was moving very slowly through the sky. It wasn't like an airplane. Now we're going to Peru, Indiana, where I've got a photo I want to share with you guys, sent in by Jason S. He also sent me a video of this object, whatever it may be, in the daytime sky like the other objects. This one here seemed to be stationary, and it seemed to have some sort of an energy field around it. Really super cool. I'm still working on the video. I'm not ready to share it yet. When I get it done, I certainly will. But this was a very unique observation, and this is new by Jason out of Peru, Indiana. Great job, guys. Keep the photos and videos coming. If you have any photos you'd like to share, you can send those to reports@mrmbb333.com. All of the photos end up here at the Sky Phenomena Photo Gallery at the website, and sometimes I'll use them in a video just like you saw right here. Thanks for watching. Have a super day, and be safe out there.